Welcome to Chop Shop Motors. My name is Clay, and today's video is going to be on doing a little exploratory investigation on the 302 that came in the engine compartment of the 62 Fairlane. At one point, it was thought that this was a decent running engine. It has sat kind of open a bit for quite a long time, so we're not going to assume anything. We're just going to kind of dig into it and see what we got, and probably give it a little bit of a cleaning so that we can, you know, judge better what the condition of it is. And ultimately, if things continue to look good as we go through that process, we'll put it on the run stand and see how it actually runs and stuff like that. But to begin with, we're going to take a look at it, get it out, and do kind of a little early exploration on what our odds are that we can make this run-in motor again. Let me show you what it looks like. Here it is in all its glory. It's just sitting, for the most part, sitting in the engine compartment of this Fairlane. I want to give this engine compartment a thorough cleaning, so I don't want to do it around this motor, especially considering I'd like to see if I could get this motor, if I could save it. We have other projects that could use just a decent run-in little 302, and stranger things have happened to have it actually be savable. So I'm going to get the cherry picker and we're going to extract this motor. The motor snagged out of there. Let's see what this looks like. So the data tag on the valve cover says 302. Doesn't have a year on it. Pretty sure it was a 76 though. A little dusty and dirty. Few spiders living in different areas. No real surprise, I guess. Got a mud dauber. They decided the bell housing was perfect home. Another mud dauber over here, but those really don't make much difference to me. We'll get it down on an engine cart so it's not dangling. In fact, I'm gonna let it down right now. And then we can pull that front cover off that's just on there, kind of with a bolt or two. Inside the engine compartment, kind of what I figured, pretty dirty. I think I'll take, and I want to do a little work on this motor, but I might, if I can get that motor sealed up, I might do the motor and the engine compartment all at one fell swoop and see if I can get it to clean up a little bit. And I don't know, got the exhaust is hanging there. Nothing's been cut or deformed. I mean, the plan for this car was it was going to go back together, so I know it wasn't like an extraction at a wrecking yard where they cut everything. Everything was pulled loose and set aside, ready to reinstall again. Alright, let me get this onto an engine cart, and then we'll take a closer look at it. So here's a peek inside of the motor. The front cover was just held on with just a bolt to keep most of the dust out. It is just a used little motor, nothing too spectacular. I put a crank bolt on it and spun it over, and it turns over fine. There's no moisture in it. Now, next step is I'm going to seal it all up and give it a bath. I don't love giving them a bath when they're not you know, a running driving motor where I can start it up right away in case any moisture got in. But considering how dirty it is, I don't really have a lot of options. So I'm going to do the best I can to seal it up and give it a bath. So the engine's out here. Scraped off some of the chunks. It's a lot of chunks, so I missed a lot. Sealed it up, put some exhaust manifolds on it, plugged everything up. Got the steamer or the pressure washer out. So now it's been soaking with a degreaser for a little bit. Now I'll take a first swipe at cleaning it up with the pressure washer, and hopefully it will start to look like an engine underneath all that stuff. We'll see. I think it's a Ford. All right, time to get dirty. I spent about an hour pressure washing the motor, and it looks like a motor again. You can tell it's got the telltale signs of a small block board. I will next probably give it one more, like a more in-depth scraping and cleaning and stuff like that. And the next step will be to put the parts on it to get it onto the run stand and change oil in it and fire it up and make sure it's going to run okay. So that is the motor progress. Still needs a little more work, but at least it's starting to look like the shape of something other than a blob. Let's look under the hood. Under the hood, it's blue. And it actually is starting to look like, I don't know, something kind of cool. So it's got metallic blue all over. That was the first pressure wash that it's had in 50 years. And maybe 45. And it looks like it's happy to come back to life. So the next thing is I'll probably clean it a little more, the metal, the blue parts, and see if it'll shine up just a little bit more. And I think it's gonna be, I'm not really planning on doing anything else to it. I want to get a motor set in it. So that's kind of the state of the cleaning for today. I spent probably 4 or 5 hours just cleaning on this thing. So glad to share it with you. I hope you like this stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Do appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next project.